Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Becky Zach and Chloe Zach. You can say hello. I feel like you made it.
Yeah, we're smiling. We don't just sit there. You'll see when you watch it back.
Women should be seen and not heard.
I just
Go and cook something.
I told them at the beginning of the video this is supposed to be a serious thing because I think it's a serious trailer, and then it just evolved into this right away. I heard you breathe, and I thought you were ready to say hello, and then you just smiled instead. So that's why I was saying you can say hello.
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 Becky, Chloe.
Hello.
So we're looking at Join Rishi. It says hashtag Join Rishi, MAHARSHI, the trailer, with Mahesh Babu and Pooja Hegde. It's written by Vamshi Paidpally, Hari, and Solomon, and it's directed by Vamshi Paidpally. So he was a writer and a director on this one. Let's check this out. Oh, here we go.
Immediately cool.
Very cool.
Wow. It's like James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cool, man.
Ooh, good music. I wish I was that cool.
రిషి కుమార్ సక్సెస్ స్టోరీ ఇక్కడతో అయిపోయినట్టేనా?
సక్సెస్ లో ఫుల్ స్టాప్స్ ఉండవు, కామాస్ మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి. సక్సెస్ ఇస్ నాట్ అ డెస్టినేషన్, సక్సెస్ ఇస్ అ జర్నీ.
That's right.
Run!
Where's he running to?
నాకు ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది సార్. ఎవడైనా నువ్వు ఓడిపోతావంటే
Yes!
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Love the music.
Oh, this is great.
గెలిచి చూపించడం నాకు అలవాటు.
Oh,
Damn!
God!
2-1!
He's dragging him by his neck.
That's heavy.
That is heavy.
that was
Damn.
cool.
That would make me feel real swaggy at the end.
Yeah, I
coming
wanna
out of the
just
movie
go
theater or
walk like
whatever.
this.
That's how I run when I go to the bathroom. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I've never had to run somewhere and it was important. It was, I mean, depending on your perspective, I suppose.
I mean,
but,
yeah.
Like,
It's
you have to go to
important.
the bathroom.
I love the editing in that and
Yeah.
like the slow motion. It's like it was very Matrix.
Wow, that's a throwback.
I know.
That movie's 20 years old.
But it was way cooler, obviously, because it's newer and looked more fun.
I do love a good
dislike The
throwaway.
Matrix.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry,
So sorry. Do continue your
Yes,
thought.
no, I'm done.
It feels like Monty Python. sorry. You go ahead. Yeah, no, you go ahead.
I mean, pretty much that's what English is. Okay. I really enjoyed it.
No, that was all you were going to say.
No, it wasn't. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
It was very. I'm going to use descriptive words until I remember my thought. I liked it. No, I love a quippy throwaway remark with a big act of violence afterwards or before.
Yeah, it's
Like,
super
this is the last day you look at an ice cream. Smash.
What the hell?
And then I'll drag you by your throat.
That was cool, how he was doing that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you...
I don't think
I feel like it would slip. No, it's, well, yeah, obviously all of that is impossible, but it looks dope on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing where you kick one guy into the other guy like that.
That's great.
Oh, that was
I don't
great.
think I've ever seen that before. In regional Indian action films, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff where people are like bouncing off the floor or whatever. That is new. Like just using him as
As a weapon?
like a ricochet in a way.
Domino
Like
effect.
domino effect. Like he kicked him and knocked the other guy. It's like 2 for 1. Like he
love
literally
it.
killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. So
Oh, wow.
I thought that was great.
Do we know the plot?
No, but that's how.
Well, he's got to stay successful, and it's a journey.
That's
I
true.
know that much.
Also, there's no commas. There's no
they
full stops.
are
There's just
commas.
commas.
Yeah, full stop. What does that mean? Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
I was confused the first time I heard that in a YouTube video. They said like command shift and full stop. I'm like, what? There's no. What are you talking?
సక్సెస్ లో ఫుల్ స్టాప్స్ ఉండవు, కామాస్ మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి.
I didn't even know what parentheses was.
Oh, yeah.
Parentheticals.
We say
Brackets.
bracket, yeah.
What do you call the hard square ones?
Oh, nothing.
I don't know what that's
that.
called.
It's like a.
We call those brackets. We call these parentheticals, like parentheses.
Maybe they're square brackets.
Yeah, squackets.
Squackets. With Tamil and Telugu action films, I forget which exactly this one is. I think it's... Is it Tamil or Telugu? She can't hear me. Okay, she's got headphones on. With Tamil and Telugu action films, whenever there's a trailer, like, you often don't know what the story is until you watch the movie.
Oh,
You get a sense of it, like tonally, what you might experience. But they do better with the trailers there than they do here in the States, because here, like, you get the whole story.
Yeah, you
I
see
don't
the
like that.
movie.
Yeah, there's always too many spoilers
Yeah.
in trailers
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, but I mean, you see that he's a handsome, charming guy who's the action lead in the film, and he's kicking ass and not taking names. He's just, tossing people like
a
leftover
helicopter.
trash. I want to know where he was running to.
It looks like he's running to class.
Yeah, that looks like a university.
That's possible. I mean,
Class,
that's
for
possible.
economics.
I love the thing with the leaves, by the way.
Yes.
In Chinese action films, what they would do sometimes is they'll put powder on someone's foot. So when they kick somebody, like this is
Ooh,
explosion,
that's
right?
That's
It's
cool,
powder.
yeah.
They still do that today. You can still catch it sometimes. Now that I've said it to you, you won't ever not see it.
Yeah.
But having particles in the effect of an action movement is always great because it just emphasizes the impact of it.
Yeah, totally.
So like here, all the leaves just explode. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I love it.
No,
You
it
know?
looked really cool. Like, yeah, although I haven't got a full example of what the movie's about, I still want to see it because it's just
Yeah, I don't
Cool.
like action normally, but I'm like,
but
yeah,
that's
he's
a really,
cool.
That's a really good trailer.
The environment looks cool as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where this is set
No.
exactly, but like.
It looks like it
Like,
would make a
that's
good
so
video
pretty.
game.
Yeah.
Video game. Oh, true.
But it just
Street
looks
Fighter.
like a great place to visit, though.
Looks nice.
It looks like a Street Fighter stage.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
why it looks like Street Fighter.
You guys played Street Fighter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
All of
like
them.
so young. We played it on the PC
We did.
at home.
PC.
We did.
We had a PC version.
I didn't know
Floppy
there was a
disk.
PC.
No.
Was it floppy disk? It was.
But this is not India. Like this
Yeah,
first
what
part.
city do we think
That
this
is
is?
such a cool city. I don't know.
That looks like New York though.
That's not New York.
I don't
That's
know
probably
what it
France.
is. France.
Wait, does that look like the Empire State
That
Building?
does.
That is New York.
I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want.
I'm going to categorically say that is New York for fun.
Maybe it's all the buildings. Maybe it's all the cities just combined. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe it
it's
is
a
New
fake
York.
city.
It's probably, yeah.
That's the Empire.
That's the That's
Yay,
the,
I was
you're
right.
All right, settled.
Good.
I've embarrassed myself. That's the building from Home Alone 2. So I guess it is New York.
Oh, I love Home
No.
Alone too.
That suit looks expensive.
Yes,
does, yeah.
It does. He's only going to go get blood on it.
It sort of reminds me of the classiness of what's that
Daniel
comedy?
Craig.
Well, I was gonna. It was along the lines of that, but the
Oh.
Kingsmen. You know, they got the super nice suits and they're like beating people up and like
seen
no
it.
blood at all.
I know.
Isn't that
I've
like-
heard it's really good, and I just haven't gotten around to watching.
Isn't it mandatory to get back into England to watch that kind of movie?
I mean,
Yeah, they show on the plane.
Yeah. You must be familiar with the new tropes.
Without love in your heart, without love by your side, without love playing part, tell me what you do. Tell me
What do you think the story's about first? Let's like dive into that. What do you think the story's about? Yeah. What's he after here? Because they don't show a villain necessarily. They show him kicking ass.
well, they show a lot of people he doesn't like because he kills them all.
I mean, also, is he in the government? Like, is it like a 007 type thing? Or is it
Feels
more of
like
a
he would
rogue?
be.
Is
He's
he a
too
rogue?
well dressed to be a rogue.
Yeah, and he was in a wooden building.
He was giving a
Shrieks
speech
Parliament
too.
to me.
Well, it reminds me of, like a lot of famous people after they've accomplished a lot, they go and do speeches for kids who
TED
are
Talks.
like, well, not TED Talks necessarily, but they do like college graduation
Right.
speeches and whatnot. Like
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien and Mark Zuckerberg have both done that kind of thing. You know,
Uh-huh.
they speak to the graduating class of Oxford or whatever,
Yes.
some
just-
prestigious school.
Yeah, well, that is, you're right.
But they don't have anything about the film here, so like,
Oh man, they really are keeping it under wraps.
yeah.
Fun.
I think it's about a successful man who wants to continue his journey in success. Maybe he has someone who is trying to take down his success, and that's why it's set up in the start that it's a journey because it could falter. So maybe he's
Ooh.
got someone trying to like take his success away, and that's
Maybe.
why he's hurting a lot of people because they're all trying to like some big guy has like sending his people in to try and like take him down.
I think him being like this action person, this like guy who can fight, is just an ancillary part of the whole thing. Like, because that all happens sometimes. Like, there's a movie called 24 that I watched. It was an Indian film, and for some reason, in the middle of the movie, he was able to kick people's asses, and I was like, oh, okay, that's just part of it. So it seems like the real journey here has nothing to do with actually fighting. Like, it's not like a James Bond kind of thing.
okay.
He's just someone who's got a great idea, and he's on his journey to being like a Mark Zuckerberg, but someone who can kick butt.
Oh.
He's like
I
a
assume-
startup, like he's a startup guy.
So do you think he's not like super successful at the start and he's just on his journey, or he is super successful?
lands in a helicopter.
Because he like comes out of a helicopter.
Right, no, eventually
In a good suit.
eventually he ends up being successful, but like him kicking butt it's not speaking to his background is what I'm trying to say. He
Right,
didn't
right,
grow up
right.
studying martial arts. Like that's just part of it being this movie, you know?
Okay.
And by the way, Pooja Hegde is the female star.
Was she in it? I didn't.
She's in it. She's not in the trailer, but
Oh,
like I
that's
just
what I
wanted to
was
show
gonna
you
say.
this beautiful
No,
woman
she's
who's
gorgeous.
who's in the trailer, just so you guys know who that is.
Cool.
She'll be in the next trailer when y'all come back and do the trailer reaction with us. Hopefully, I don't know if I can get you guys back. You might be in London looking at the twitching curtains.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that phrase. You said it earlier, and I was like, "What? That's so cute."
Curtain twitches.
Twitch, huh?
Curtain
Or
twitches.
what did I say?
Twitching curtains.
That's more funny. I'm gonna stick with that.
Someone's trying to take him down.
Someone's trying to take him
basically.
down.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think someone's trying to take him down.
Okay.
Probably. I don't think he's illegal. Like, he's not a drug man, I don't think. He doesn't
No.
seem like a...
No, because he's
He
a
just-
hero.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be a drug man.
Some people are drug men.
Sometimes.
Fair enough.
But I like the emphasis you put on it. He's not gonna be a drug man. He can't be. He's the hero.
No, heroes aren't druggies.
It's
Squeaky clean.
impossible. So-
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably does charity work.
You guys think he probably does?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Becky and Chloe, Zach on the social media. They're both last name Zach. Just a coincidence.
Wow, it's so weird.
Yeah,
Weird, yeah.
They both met each other in England, and they're like, hey. So,
Besties.
exactly. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews. I am Jaby Koay. This is
Becky Zach.
Yeah.
Chloe Zach.
Peace out.